One of the most peculiar channels on television is the CW. Since the WB's merger with UPN a couple of years back, the CW has decided to carry the mantle of its WB mother and release television shows aimed at upper-middle-class white teens. However, every so often the CW breaks away from its factory-cut teen pilots and produces something fresh, unique, and interesting. In 2005, Eric Kripke introduced us to Supernatural, and now this September, his production company has given us a new show, Nikita. The question is, will Nikita be a short-lived fluke, or will it pick up the steam that Kripke's predecessors have and become a fantastic series? Nikita is a partial reboot of both a previous television series and a film by Luc Besson. The two initial stories revolve around a character named Nikita, who is arrested for a serious crime. She's sentenced to death, it's faked, and she subsequently finds herself inducted into a top-secret government program where she's trained to be an assassin. In Eric Kripke's reboot, things are a little bit different. The general plot points of the original series still exist. However, this show picks up years after those events transpired. Nikita has managed to escape the program that trained her to be an elite killer, and she now works to dismantle that organization. The show also features a handful of new recruits who are being trained as assassins. One of the trainees, Alex, is singled out, and it is believed she may have the potential to fill the shoes of the legend that Nikita once was. The show does several things well. Maggie Q is unquestionably sexy. When the show wants to marry espionage with a beautiful woman, it can do so with ease. The action is also great. You won't find anything out of a Jackie Chan movie, but what's there is not only clean, it's filmed well, and it has great pacing. In fact, this can be said for many scenes. That being said, not everything in Nikita is all Jason Bourne and Angelina Jolie. The first two episodes are plagued with tired spy scenes and dialogue that invokes tears. The two recruits that are paired up with Alex had me cringing every few minutes. They not only poorly expose information about the government program, they make it feel fake and transparent. You can tell they might make for some interesting plot developments later in the season, but they're so poorly created and so one-dimensional that you really don't care. What the show suffers from more than anything is a lack of depth. Scenes that could be interesting and reveal unique information about characters and organizations are instead injected with that cliched spy fluff we're all so familiar with. There's also a degree of accuracy that is missing, and it gives the show a hollow feeling. It's like when you pick up a toy gun that appeared real until you touched it. Even though you might have never actually held a real gun before, you know that something is wrong. Some shows, like Kripke's Chuck, can get away with this. That's because of the satirical nature of that series. Nikita is going for style. It's going for thriller substance, and that just can't be established without a better sense of plausibility. For Nikita to work, the government agency has to work. It has to be believable. And right now, it's not. Not because of our local 24 retiree or his crony with a heart of gold. It's the little intangible things that hold it back. How people talk, what their body language is saying, how people act and react in this top secret facility. These little things pool together, swelling in the back of your mind, and they keep you from really engaging in the story. Thankfully, Nikita is a TV show still in its infancy. Like True Blood, Supernatural, Burn Notice, and many other shows, Nikita has the potential to realize its errors and grow out of them. The real question here is whether or not Nikita is worth watching until it can mature to that point. The bottom line is if you liked this guy, these guys, and her, then you may like Nikita. If not, you should probably pass.